Trekcast.
The galaxy's most unpredictable Star Trek podcast.
Hello, and welcome to Trekcast, the galaxy's most unpredictable Superman podcast, perhaps?
Essentially, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
one of your hosts. I'm one of your hosts, Dan L. of the House of L. With me, as always,
Nice.
Daniel Reyes. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man? Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
I saw some Superman.
I
yesterday.
know.
I hope we get a few minutes to talk about it.
We will definitely make the time because I want to talk about it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that movie.
I've been pretty much social media dark for the last 3 or 4 days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not so much dark, but like I would see a post that was obviously about it and just quickly scroll past it. Don't read the comments. You know, you got a preview. You could like see one of the most popular comments on something without even clicking on it. Yeah. So just scroll right past it.
I was pretty happy that I got to see it early.
Yeah.
And because literally when I got to my car after it was over, I was flooded with spoilers.
Yeah.
On my timeline. So
I was successful in avoiding them.
Nice.
I went in there completely. I guess we're talking about it. I went in there completely blind.
Yeah.
We had one hiccup. Somebody brought their toddler to the theater.
They brought their infant to mine.
Yes. And we were about a minute into the movie and this kid was full on screaming.
Yeah.
And they were doing nothing. So
no.
I've always been like a take charge kind of guy.
You're right.
So I got up. I figured this scene, I realized this scene, I've seen the next 2 minutes of this movie already.
Right.
Because that whole first scene in the Arctic, they they released that. So I walked over behind them.
Yeah.
And I said, listen, I'm not going to hear that for the next 2 hours. So figure it out. And I walked back to my seat, like people are clapping, and they left. They got up and left. Mm-hmm. So good on them.
Well, good. I just got a note from Scott. He will be on in just a few minutes.
Okay, great.
Well, then let's wait to talk about more about Superman in a little bit. We'll
sure.
But since we're waiting for him, why don't we get into Star Trek news? Because there's quite a bit.
Star Trek news. Let's do some of that. I like Star Trek. I like news.
All right, perfect.
Star Trek news.
All right, so our first news story comes to us from Variety. Man, they completely changed up this layout. So I gotta.
Yeah.
Where are my buttons to do things? Okay. So this comes to us from Variety, and we're getting the schedule for Comic-Con 2025 in San Diego. That will be happening from July 24th through 27th. And there will be a Star Trek panel. So that's exciting. Yeah. So let me get down to it. It will be happening, I think it's on Friday. Maybe Saturday.
From the pictures, it looks like George Lucas will be part of the Star Trek panel.
Yeah, this story is basically covering every possible panel.
I know.
Yeah, all the main ones. But let's see. Where is it? I found it earlier. There it is, Saturday. There. Okay, so the Star Trek panel is Saturday from 12:30 to 2, so fairly long panel, and it runs. It's called the Star Trek Universe. Let's see. We will be having Strange New Worlds cast members appear there as well. So Rebecca Romijn, Ethan Peck, Jess Bush, Christina Chung, and Paul Wesley will all be there, along with showrunners Akiva Goldsman, Henry Alonso Myers, and Alex Kurtzman. They will be talking about just overall the whole Star Trek, where they're at with things. They're also going to talk about Starfleet Academy. Some of the cast members will be appearing from that as well. So hour and a half, they've got enough time to kind of do it all.
Okay.
What's kind of sad to me is much like going to a rock concert festival. The earlier you are on the day, the less important you are.
Okay.
And so the fact that Star Trek's on at like noon, 12:30 to 2, that's how the mighty have fallen, unfortunately.
All right.
You have to remember this is a convention that will not be having DC or Marvel at it too.
It will not.
No.
What's that?
Yeah, they're not doing presentations like that, not movie presentations.
Okay.
So Marvel or DC are not. So
Huh.
Kind of a bummer. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So if you're going to San Diego, that's your be there Saturday, 12:30 to 2. They will also be having what they're calling the Paramount Lodge. It's like this big building that Paramount is setting up. That's got within the building different sections are for different franchises, and there's going to be a Star Trek theme, like a little bar back there. So
Okay.
yeah, they're trying at least. All right, our next story comes to us from the Wrap, and this kind of has something to do with it, at least a little bit. So. Yeah,
What's up with the mount? What's up with the mount?
Exactly. Yeah, we're getting some more fallout from the alleged Paramount deal, and this is from the Wrap. And because of disputes going on right now, South Park has been pulled from Paramount Plus outside the U.S. And then I just checked this morning because I wanted to see where we're at with things, and South Park has been pulled from Paramount Plus in the U.S. as well. The only thing that's on there are these specials they've had them do. Now, why does this matter? What's going on? So apparently there is a bit of a dispute with the owners of South Park, Matt Parker and Trey Stone, and Paramount. Those two guys very wisely, before streaming kicked off, decided to keep a portion of their streaming rights. So they own half the rights for streaming, and Paramount owns half the rights for streaming. So Paramount cannot stream unless they get the sign-off from those guys.
Yeah.
And so
they can also only sell their half when they sell the company.
Right. So the thing I read said basically there is a potential deal with HBO Max, to stream South Park, and it was going to be like a $250 million deal to continue streaming South Park. And so Trey Parker and Matt Stone are like, hey man, we want to keep this going, let's do it. And the new owners of Paramount are like, no, if it's that important, we want to keep it on our service, so then and keep it exclusive. And so that's the fight. So yeah.
So what you're saying is it's a disagreement over money?
Indeed.
But how could that be?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a problem. And if this is just one thing already happening, more dominoes are gonna be falling soon. Because who knew not having a direction?
Do people still watch South Park? I mean, I honestly haven't watched that show in probably 25 years. But they're still making episodes.
Yeah. Surprisingly, it is very popular.
Like The Simpsons. The Simpsons is still on. I haven't watched Simpsons in 30 years.
I know. Same. It is, on top of that, not only is it popular, it's popular in the younger demographics. Yeah, like surprisingly. I
mean, I know it's incredibly cheap to make.
Right. That too. That doesn't hurt.
And they've been doing it so long. I mean, they probably just with AI and everything, they're probably just like feeding the script into the computer and they're churning out episodes.
Oh, look who's here.
Who's that?
Hey,
Strong Beard Al.
Strongbeard Al.
that's right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's right.
Whoa.
The House of L.
Are we brothers?
Yeah, we must be. Oh, yeah. House of L. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm late, folks.
It's all good. Fashionably late.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
His pod was knocked off course.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
let me get to the last news story, and then we'll catch up.
Okay.
So our last news story comes to us from the pop universe. I don't know if you guys are into this. I know I am. But allegedly, Magic the Gathering is about to get more Star Trek. So there has been a leak, allegedly, that not this year but next year there will be some Star Trek cards coming to Magic the Gathering. This has been a continuing thing with Magic. If you guys play, they have this series called Universes Beyond, where they bring other franchises into Magic. So you can literally play with SpongeBob versus Sonic the Hedgehog, or Optimus Prime, or just recently they added Final Fantasy. It's just going to be bonkers. So
I'm waiting for the All in the Family expansion pack, because my Edith Bunker is going to kick the crap out of your Optimus Prime.
Right.
this isn't going to make sense unless you play. But every new set, they generally come out with 4 commander decks, precons. And I really want a Golden Girls series, so that way each Golden Girl gets her own deck. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So we don't know much about it. This kind of fits because for those of you who played recently, they did a new rule where they're adding in spaceships, and nobody knew what the hell that meant. And all of a sudden, this leaks. So there you go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dan, have you played Magic?
No.
Okay. So I think we have the gambit of experience here. Daniel, it sounds like you do play.
Yeah. Fairly
Okay.
regularly.
I have a couple of complete decks.
Okay.
I did not put them together myself. I've played probably 3 complete games.
Mhm.
So I enjoyed it. It's kind of like chess. It's not that complicated to learn. It takes a little bit to kind of really figure it out, but
Yeah.
I enjoy it. It wasn't my favorite thing, but it takes me a long time to learn card games, period.
Yeah.
Like, I like simple games. Like we recently just bought from Temu or the TikTok shop. It's a play on Go Fish, only it's Go F Yourself.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we played that last weekend, and it was surprisingly immaturely fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the cat, it wasn't like, aces and 2s and 5s. It was things like, do you have a grandmother who you wish was dead? No.
Oh, wow.
Go F yourself. Yeah. And things just as inappropriate as that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So I have never played Magic. However,
Mhm.
I like buying stuff that's like a prop replica. Like it's like the one, it's just like the one on the show, or it's just like the one in the movie. If they were to figure out the rules to Tongo and come out with a Tongo deck, but do you remember like 20 years ago when everybody got a set of poker chips for Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So if they were to come out with a set like that, except it's Tongo, and the chips are Latinum rectangles, I would buy that in a second.
Yep.
Mhm.
Whether I'd play it or not, I don't know. I might try to learn. I have to find 2 or 3 other nerds to play it with me. But something like that, I would snatch that up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Star Trek plus Magic, I don't know. Star Trek's not going to draw me into Magic the Gathering.
That might be
right.
too good
Yeah.
For people that are already playing it, maybe they'll
Yeah.
get excited about it. People who are already playing it, who also like Star Trek, great. But
yeah, I don't like novelty forms of Star Trek stuff. It's like that line from Big Bang Theory when Sheldon says, "I don't like novelty forms of Monopoly. I prefer, original and Klingon."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just like, yeah, I'm the same way. Replica stuff, would love it. But if it's Star Trek adjacent, it doesn't interest me that much.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend who years ago he found a piece of slab glass that was green. It had a green tinge to it, and he built a wooden box and painted it to look like a lead box, and put it in there with a lock and gave it to me as if it was kryptonite.
Yep.
Like the lead
nice.
box that.
Yeah.
I love that thing.
That kind of stuff I love. Yes. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. I have Captain America shield. I have a Mandalorian helmet. I have a batleth. Stuff like that. I've got a real sword that's modeled after He-Man's sword. I love stuff.
Oh,
I love stuff
cool.
like
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
saw the
love stuff
Thundercat
like
sword
that.
on Etsy. Recently.
I want to get the Sword of Omens.
Yeah,
I do want to get that
too. Yeah. You can sign on site.
So if they're listening, Tongo with chips, with Latinum chips.
Yep.
I want it. Make it.
Or Katascot would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Double wheel. You need a lot of room for a double wheel. That's why I love
do.
a Tongo.
Yeah. Hey Scott, do you want me to show off that picture you put in the group chat?
Yes, please.
Okay, you can kind of tell everyone what you've been up to.
Is he wearing a shirt in the picture?
No.
God, I hope so.
There
So here's me and my wife cosplaying as Laura Croft, and in between us, some Asian dude, random Asian.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Garrett Wong, who played Ensign Kim.
That's you and your wife grabbing some random wang?
Yep. So some random Wong. Yeah, let me tell you, Garrett Wong is amazing.
Yeah.
Such a super nice guy. We saw him do the panel. I was able to ask him my question, and it was I've got the I think I put the video up on the Facebook group.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can pull that up.
Yeah. So it was a really good time.
Back in the old Star Trek The Experience days, he would just hang out at the Experience like he was just a regular person,
he's a
really
fan.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a fan. He's he loves the fans. He's he said after the panel, he's like, come by my booth and say, like, they started to run out of time for questions. He's like, just come by my booth. He's like, you don't have to buy anything, just come by and say hi. And people did, and he was more than happy to chit chat and everything. So yeah, he loved. I also got him to sign this.
Oh, nice.
So for those of you who can't see, this is a picture of the Voyager crew with my wife superimposed in the corner. And this is from when we went to Star Trek The Experience back in 2002. And we had this printed up, and I had him sign it. So
nice.
Yeah.
I got your video queued up. Let's you want to do that with your question?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, let's do that. Here we go.
Did anybody from the cast ever invite you over for dinner? And if so, who was the best cook?
Oh, that's a very easy answer to answer. The best cook, yes, I've been invited over dinner to different people's places, but the best cook of all, hands down, is Roxanne Dawson. Solana Torres. Oh my God. I went to her house and she literally, I think she cooked everything, by the way. Nothing was catered. She cooked every single dish.
Nice.
There was probably 17 distinctly different dishes on this table that was sort of like a potluck, but it was a potluck where she brought everything, right? She made everything. And I remember when I was eating it, because typically when people have different dishes, like one thing is your favorite, one thing is like, oh, that's not bad. Everything, all 17 were amazing. I had 4 full plates of food. Someone had to put me in a wheelbarrow and move me and take me back to my car because I was so full because I could not stop eating the delicious food that she made. And I reminded her of this on the last Star Trek cruise. I just saw her on this last one, last this past year. And I said, "Oh my God, thank you so much for that amazing experience." And she goes, "Well, we're in Nebraska now, so we always have a big Thanksgiving. You want to?" So I'm actually this Thanksgiving going out to see her.
That's awesome.
And eat
Oh
more.
wow.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, he was great. So energetic, so much fun. I've been to panels of a dozen Star Trek actors now, and I've had my picture taken with a dozen of them. On one end of the spectrum, there's Gates McFadden. I wouldn't like to use the word cold to describe her, but I'm going to use the word cold to describe her. On the other end of the spectrum is Garrett Wang. Super chill dude. When I was at his booth, I told him about our podcast, and he I told him that story about like how one time during our podcast we were talking about Voyager, and I happened to mention something that they were talking about on their podcast, and I said, "Yeah, Garrett and Robbie," and I think Dan called me out. Was like, "Oh, Garrett and Robbie, you guys like best friends now?" And and I told that story. And he thought it was great. He thought it was so funny. So,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah, had a really good time. Hung out with the crew of the USS Tecumseh with Captain Vern. He's the captain of that ship. Hung out. There was a couple different ships there from Starfleet, Star Trek International, and what a great group of guys. They do a lot of volunteer work and working with kids, and
cool.
all over the place. And Vern is just a great guy. We hung out quite a bit. They did a panel as well, and I went there and hung out, and just a super great group of people. They're just they're awesome there. So Vern's gonna come on the show sometime.
Nice.
and hang out. So
Nice.
yeah,
Okay.
I told him, we got some, listener feedback, that he can come on and just hang out. And he's at the con is still going on right now. So
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, Garrett and Robbie called. I had to take that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
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 We're all going to Nebraska for Thanksgiving, so they just want to let me know.
Oh, good.
Right.
Wonderful.
Get some of that good food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, should we get to the main topic, the Strange New Worlds predictions?
Oh yeah,
Is that
Stranger
the main-
Worlds coming out.
Is
that the main
is
topic?
that-
Is that the
is
main
that the
topic?
main topic?
We got to get through it, and then we'll get to it.
Is that the main topic? Is it really?
Yeah. I mean, the show's called Trekcast.
God, I had a whole intro that I was gonna do too, and I'm sad I didn't get a time to do it. So
Good, do it. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Do it right now.
all right, ladies and gentlemen.
Fun will now commence.
I hate
Come
all.
on, that was too easy. That's too easy. No, go ahead and do it. Actually,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, live from studios in Metropolis, Smallville, and Central City, this is Superman Cast, the galaxy's most unpredictable Superman podcast. Today on the show, we're going to talk exclusively about the new Superman movie. Plus, we've got just the Superman movie. And listener feet, just the Superman movie. I'm Scott Strongbeard Bowders, here with Daniel Reyes. And now, look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Dan Lombardo.
there you go. I dig it.
Wow, thank you guys for
Very
indulging
nice.
my
Very
ridiculousness.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Awesome. So just like years before, this is our big prediction show. So I've got just a few statements, and then just like in years before, it's either likely or unlikely. This time there is a change. I've added a new player into the game because we all try to beat each other, but this time our new challenger is the Magic 8-Ball. So I have found a Magic 8-Ball online.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see who can win, us or the Magic 8-Ball.
Love it. I love it.
So, yeah.
I love the low tech approach.
Yes.
Not Chat GPT, a
Nope.
Magic 8-Ball.
Yes. Absolutely. So yeah, will we beat the Magic 8 Ball? Who knows? So we'll get through these, and then we can talk about Superman like we all want to. All right. So this is predictions for Strange New Worlds, which is starting up this week. So
Oh, it's this week.
yeah, it's this
Yeah,
week.
Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's why we're doing this today.
All right.
So all right, first one. This season will be better than the last. Likely or unlikely?
So I heard from, well, I think you reported in the news about somebody watched got an early screening.
Yeah,
this
there was
season.
some reviewer that we did their story. They basically said that this season is basically more of the same, but not as great.
Right.
Other reviews have since come out, and most of those basically say, yeah, it's just more of the same. So,
all right, season 2 wasn't bad. There was a
Yeah.
the those old explorers and Star Trek Bohemian Rhapsody, whatever it was.
yeah,
Those shows swung for the fences, and for the most part, I think they were home runs. The rest of the season, I just got done rewatching the season,
okay,
so it's
Okay.
still fresh. It's still fresh in my mind. It was a good
Yeah.
season. It was a good
Okay.
season of Trek. We got spoiled in season 1.
right,
I think because season 1 of Strange New Worlds was excellent.
yeah,
And that was kind of a lightning in the bottle situation. Season 2 was really, really good. I think there was a little bit of highs and lows. I think there was a couple of episodes that were so that were kind of forgettable, but the 2 episodes that I mentioned beforehand, the episode where the alternate timeline with Noonan Singh and Kirk was
yeah.
a really good episode. I really, really enjoyed that the second time around. Well, okay, so getting back to the prediction, this season will be better than the last. We've already got this prejudice in our heads because of all these reviews.
hmm
So,
But for you specifically,
I hope it will be, and I think it will be better than the last season.
okay. So you're gonna go with likely.
Yep.
Dan, likely or unlikely?
I feel overall Star Trek is losing some steam
Okay.
right now. So going with that trend, I'm gonna say it's not going to be better
Okay.
than last season.
Okay. I think part of the reason why season 1 was so great is because it was new and different. I'm pretty big about that, like new experiences, and so you feel it more at first. Do I think it'll be better? Probably not. I'm not going to say that it's worse. I think it'll be about as on par as season 2. So will it be better? No, unlikely. And then let's ask our buddy, or should we do these at the end with the Magic 8 Ball? And we'll run them through. Then I'll be back.
However you want to do it. However you want to do it.
Go ahead.
What-
Go ahead and do it.
All right, we'll do this one, and then after that, we'll bounce through them all at the end. All right. So Magic 8 Ball, will it be better than the last season? Yes or no? Shaking. It is decidedly so.
Okay.
Magic 8 Ball says likely.
Agrees with me.
All right. So far, it's Scott and the Magic 8 Ball. We'll see what happens. All right.
That was a great band, by the way.
Scott and the Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer two Dans. That's a good band.
There you go. For the Mighty Crab Toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 2 Dans.
Yes, there you go. All right, next one. This is from Juan Aguilar. It's going to be fun. Likely or unlikely?
I say
Likely.
likely.
Okay. So both of you guys are likely. Yeah, I think so too. All right, like I said, we'll get to Magic 8 Ball at the end. Yeah. All right, next one. The Gorn problem will be fixed quickly. So we have
I
that
hope
cliffhanger
so.
ending. So, did you say likely,
Yeah.
Scott?
Yeah, I hope so. And I've also got an idea. I think that they should introduce the geriatric Gorn,
Oh no.
and they show when the Gorn age and they get to be 700 years old or so. they start to grow. They start to get more rigid. Their eyes start to kind of look like disco balls, and they start looking like the Gorn that Kirk fought.
So basically, what you're saying is they're going to retcon it, in that Kirk was not a badass because he beat up a 900-year-old man.
He beat up an elderly Gorn. Yeah, okay. And that Gorn was just, he was like the elder statesman, just trying to communicate with. They sent him because he was the wisest of all the Gorn.
It was the Joe Biden of Gorns. He didn't even know
exactly.
He didn't even know he was there.
Oh wow!
He was there.
So Dan, go from things quickly, likely or unlikely.
I mean, we only have 10 episodes. Last season was the Gorn. They're gonna wrap up the Gorn thing in the first episode. So
well, likely.
I think so too. They just got to move on. So all right. Next one. A main character dies this season. Likely or unlikely? I'm not saying who.
Well, we lost what's his name the first season, right?
Yeah.
We lost the Andorian guy. We didn't lose anybody last season, right?
No. Do we all like
Scotty? I don't think we did.
Yeah, we got Scotty. Do we like the new engineer? Do we like the woman?
I don't like her.
She feels like she's a character from another show.
Right.
That's the thing.
So
doesn't quite fit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think a main character is gonna die, with the caveat of I hope she does, and not in a bad way. I hope it's touching. I hope it's emotional. I hope she dies saving the ship. But no, I don't think any of the main characters are gonna die.
Yeah, if we lose Miracle Max's wife, I'm not gonna shed a tear.
Okay. But that would be a main character. So
yeah. So you know what? Yes, I'm gonna say yes. We're gonna.
Okay.
She's already dead to me, so we just need to make her dead to everyone else.
Okay, I too think it's possible.
Yeah,
I think we do lose somebody. All right. There's a Klingon episode. Likely or unlikely?
Yeah, there's gonna be a Klingon episode.
Okay, so both you guys are likely. I'm gonna go unlikely. I don't think they're ready to do that. The episode where everyone turns to a Vulcan is our favorite.
I'm going to hate this episode. Unlikely.
Okay.
I think I'm going to love it.
Okay.
Because they're going to do that thing where the writers forgot what a Vulcan is. And they're going to say, well, now you're genetically a Vulcan, so that means that you don't have emotions. Because that's what it kind of looked like. It looked like they got genetically modified to be a Vulcan with the pointy ears. And it automatically made them stoic and logical and emotionless.
Yeah,
I've seen Star Trek, so I know that that's not the way it works.
So if they want to, all right. So no, that wouldn't really work. Never mind. I don't know.
I like what Alejandro says. Likely? He wants Jet Reno as the engineer.
Yeah. Dan, are you still going with likely then?
I still think it's going to be my. Yeah, I still think it's going to be my favorite.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a fun episode.
You guys are so wrong. It's going to be horrible.
Oh my god.
It's going to be the low point of the series.
The next one. There's no cliffhanger ending for the season.
Disagree. I disagree. There's definitely
there's going to be one.
We know there's
because
only
they already know
season after.
2.
Right? Oh, there's 2. All right.
Yeah, they already renewed it for a 5th and final season.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm also going to go unlikely. All right. There is a Star Trek Academy Easter egg.
This was a question last year about Discovery, the final season of Discovery, and there wasn't. Like, they didn't tease it at all.
Yeah.
The Star Trek Academy is not going to be in this timeline at all. So I think unlikely.
Okay. Well, it is in this timeline. It's not in this time period. It takes place.
It's in this universe.
500 years later.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
They're in the heyday of it.
They will. I think they will show elements of Star Trek, of Starfleet Academy, that we will then see again when the show comes out.
Okay. Yeah, I think they can't help themselves. They want to tease it. So, yeah. All right, next one. Scotty becomes the chief engineer. So at any point, Scotty becomes the chief engineer.
Likely.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are.
Okay.
He's
think
only
likely?
a lieutenant junior grade, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's likely.
I think unlikely only because they've got 5 seasons, right? They can do that in season 4 or 5. They've got runway. So I'm going to go unlikely. Cybok returns because we had that tease.
What was the tease again?
They just kind of showed him. Like Spock had done something and he intercepted a message or something. I mean, it was just real quick and you miss it.
I don't think so. They're not going to bring back a terrible character from arguably one of the worst original series movies that ever existed.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got to be a mystery when that movie happens. So
Right.
I think it was just a tease. I don't think we're going to see him again.
Kirk says, "I know he's not your brother because you don't have a brother. He can't possibly be your brother.
Right.
You don't have a brother."
I think that the group that was so excited to be unshackled from canon would very much do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go likely. All right,
Okay.
and the last one from Stephen Wilson. This is also from social media. Too much comedy, not enough space drama. Likely.
You think they've overcorrected from Discovery? You think there was so much crying in Discovery that Terry Metalis was like sort of oversteered?
Ooh.
Or that's what's going to happen?
No.
So you don't think this is likely?
Yeah. Too much comedy, not enough space drama. I mean, Discovery was too much drama, not enough comedy.
So do you think Strange New Worlds is going to go the opposite way?
Yeah, I think Strange New Worlds is your goofy, silly show. I mean, that's what it's become.
I'm going to say unlikely. I think it's going to be just the right amount.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say unlikely.
They've done a pretty good job of balancing that.
I think as it goes on, it's going to get more comical. So I'm going to go with that. All right, we'll run through these with the Magic 8-Ball and see what it says. So let me get to there. Okay. So for the Magic 8-Ball, the first one, it's going to be fun, likely or unlikely. Okay, likely.
Okay.
All right. Next one.
Love that we're relying on a program that was probably written by a kindergartner using C+.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. The Gorn problem will be fixed quickly, likely or unlikely. Most likely.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. Magic 8-Ball knows what's up. All right.
Yep.
Next one. The main character dies this season. And Magic 8-Ball. Ask again later.
All right, come back to that one. Come back to that one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to that one. There's a Klingon episode. Very doubtful. Okay. An episode where everyone turns Vulcan is our favorites. Yes.
Yeah. It's
all right.
This 8-Ball's broken.
Huh. There's no cliffhanger ending for the season. Better not tell you.
Better not tell you now.
Oh no.
That's kind of a cliffhanger.
So you got to ask that one again later.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I
just
didn't
good
even ask.
science.
There's an Easter egg for Sparkspeed Academy. Likely. Let's see. Scotty becomes the chief engineer. Yes. Oh man,
Okay.
Magic 8-Ball's making some bold predictions.
I'm getting the feeling that this 8-Ball is giving us random answers.
Well, what? How dare you say such things?
I know it.
Cybok returns. Shake, shake, shake. Outlook good.
Get this 8-Ball out of here. I'm sick of its crap.
Too much comedy, not. Magic 8-Ball says. Outlook good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the ones we asked again. Main character dies this season. Come on, Magic 8 Ball. Shake, shake, shake. My sources say no. Okay. Who are their sources? And there's no cliffhanger ending.
A bowling ball and a football.
Right. Yeah.
It says yes, so likely no cliffhanger ending.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go. That's all the predictions. We will check back with these at the end of the season, like we always do. Will
So
we
in
win?
10
Will
weeks.
the Magic 8 Ball win?
Yes.
Ollie Hunter says Magic 8 Ball says there's a Ponfar episode.
Oh, good lord.
Maybe. It's a whole different kind of shake and shake.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to talk about the other main topic?
Nah, it's all right. We can go.
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Not
Well,
really.
We'll just end the show. Yeah. All right. So should we say spoiler warning?
Spoiler
I'm not
warning.
I'm not going to give out too many spoilers. I'm actually going to go see the movie again today.
I just feel like we might accidentally slip, and that's why I want
That's
to say
fine.
spoiler warning.
I don't want to
Yeah,
be overly spoilerly.
So, tell you what, if you have not seen the people,
Spoilery.
because I thought
Yes.
about this,
If
I'm going to
what?
put this banner up, Superman. That's how long we will. As long as that banner's up, we were talking about
Yeah.
Superman. So if you don't want to know, just in case,
Gotcha.
Yep.
when we're done, I'll remove the banner. So,
Okay.
all right. What'd you guys think? Did you like it or not?
I loved it.
I loved it.
I thought it was fantastic.
loved it.
Man. Yeah.
I thought it's the best Superman movie since 1980.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree 100%. James
all
Gunn knocked
the-
it out of the park.
Yeah. All the what do they call them? Snyder bots or whatever.
Yeah.
They
The monkeys?
go sit on it.
Yeah.
Go
Yep.
sit. I didn't even pick that up. The monkeys.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah.
was the Snyder. That was the Snyder
That was
bots.
the Snyder fanboys. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's very subversive. It's great.
Yeah. No, it was good. I was very vocal about how I love the colors of the uniform, of the costume. I love the return of the trunks. I was not crazy about the design of the costume. I was not crazy about the S. I wanted the classic S. I was not crazy about the collar. I wanted the cape tucked into his collar, not the high collar. It was so good. I don't really care about those things anymore.
All right.
That's how good the movie was.
Yeah.
It really was. Guy Gardner was so much better than I thought he would be. Every time I saw him in previews, I was kind of cringing, like, come on,
Yeah.
this is what we're getting for Greenland.
Yep.
He was great. Mr. Terrific was good.
Do you know that he's already said that in Lanterns, he drops more F-bombs than he's ever dropped in any show he's been in?
Yeah.
He's in Lanterns.
He's going to be in Lanterns.
We know.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be four lanterns, 4 human lanterns in the show.
Oh, okay.
Well, I knew there was going to be Hal and John. Who's the is it what's her name? Jessica something or other?
Cruz?
Isn't there a female?
Yeah, Jessica Cruz.
I think that's her name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who the fourth one is, but Ollie Hunter wants to know, how was Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor? Does he pull
I
it
thought he was
off?
great.
Yeah, he was
I thought he was great.
Awesome.
It was fantastic.
heady as hell.
I thought he was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Jonathan and Martha Kent. So I really like the fact that Jonathan Kent is still alive. They don't do the whole he dies thing.
Yeah.
There's no reason. There's no
Right.
reason for that. Post crisis, he's been alive with Superman as an adult since 1985. And to keep killing him off, I think, is a mistake. So I liked how they flipped the dynamic a little bit, and his dad's a big softy, and his mom's got no problem throwing that in his face. But what I also liked is it was a realistic depiction of a contemporary American farming family.
Yes.
Okay, it's not a beautiful farmhouse with a picket fence and a big giant farm. You didn't see the house very much, but I read somewhere that it's a double wide trailer, which is what a family like that would be living in today. They look like regular people.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't Kevin Costner and I can't remember who played his mom in the
Diane Lane.
Yeah. Which, you know, even though they're both older people, they're older, attractive people.
Right.
And the reality is, if you plopped yourself down in the middle of Kansas and selected a random farmhouse, that's who you're going to find. You're going to find the people that were in this movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that made sense to me. You know, little things like he's sitting outside eating a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
Because that's what a regular person does.
Right. Yeah. Oh no, we lost Dan. He's just frozen.
I was mistaken. There's not 4 lanterns. There's 3. There's Jon Stewart, Guy Gardner, and Kyle Chandler is playing
Hal Jordan. Yeah.
Ulrich Thomason is playing Sinestro.
Yeah.
It had heart when, you know, the scene that really got to me was when Superman bursts into Lex's place and was telling him, this is what my life is about. I get up and I make mistakes and I put one foot in front of the other, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best to do good. And that's, he was describing every working person's, life. I'm like, that's me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing either. I get up every day. On Sundays, I get up and I do a podcast. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not a podcaster yet. Here I am,
Right. It did when Superman burst through the door and said, "Where's the dog?" Did you stand up and cheer?
I thought this movie's going to get John Wick real quick.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to. Yeah, I thought the dog was going to bite it. I'm glad the dog survived. But backing up to a minute to what I was saying before my connection dropped out.
Yeah.
I enjoyed seeing the interactions with him and his Earth parents. When he's eating that cereal and his dad walks out and his dad wants to sit down.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but he just motioned to him like, move over.
Yeah.
And it was it was genuine. It was genuine. And I get he's Superman not because of the things that he can do. He's Superman because of the super upbringing that he received from these 2 regular people. Yeah.
Spoken like a true fan.
Yeah. And I think that gets missed sometimes. Or they show it and then they throw it away. Smallville, some of the best. I feel like Smallville jumped the shark when they killed off Jonathan Kent. Because some of the best scenes in that show were Clark's an alien from outer space. He develops this new power.
Right.
It's ruining his life for the middle 20 minutes of the episode. And then he goes to see his dad, who's chopping wood in the back 40. And his dad, who cannot fly, who cannot lift a cow, who cannot make things burst into flames with his eyes, stops chopping wood, takes his gloves off, takes a break, and says, Clark, you're going to find in life that blah, 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 right? And that's the whole crux of the episode. Not what he can do, but what his dad taught him and how he then takes that information and uses that to mold himself into what we know is going to be the greatest hero on the planet Earth.
Yep.
So hopefully they keep Jonathan and Martha around for a while.
Because a lot of people have said it. I've said it. Kal-El as a baby lands somewhere else. he becomes Omni-Man. He becomes Homelander
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, there's the comic Red Sun.
Red
where he
Sun,
links
where
to
he,
Russia. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
they've done iterations of that, like animated
Mhm.
stuff, but
Yep.
yeah,
I did
Or
like that.
Ultraman.
Yeah. There's videos of people now going to the theater like in full costume, but I saw one guy who showed up in full Homelander costume because I guess, yeah. And Anthony Starr, who plays Homelander, was like, "I like this. If you don't like the movie, show up in a rival costume, like a rival jersey from another team."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of Batman standing outside the theater with a sign that says "Save the Snyderverse."
Yes.
Yeah.
There's some guy in Times Square doing that. Whatever, man.
I hope
Whatever.
they give it up.
Yeah. It's the monkeys.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Um,
mostly gone. All
mostly.
the James Gunn Snyderverse stuff still exists, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what's his name? Peacemaker
Peacemaker.
was in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to explain to my wife on the ride home who Peacemaker is and what that was all about. And I told her how, I don't usually like adult superhero films.
Right.
I don't like John Cena. I watched it on a whim, and I was like embarrassed by how much I loved Peacemaker.
Yeah, me too. I was embarrassed that I never skipped the intro.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just can't wait for
So
the return of Eagly.
Yes.
Yep.
Easily.
Yeah. So are all the heroes going to get animal friends now? Is that what we're doing with James Gunn?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Look,
So the
Green
guy
Lantern
who
has a
played
hamster.
Mr. Terrific,
That guy,
Yes.
yeah.
the guy who played, was he in Peacemaker? Was he the guy who ran the team who was secretly
No.
an alien? Is that the same is that the same actor? Okay.
No, different actors. He was, though,
No.
Darwin in X-Men First Class.
Yes, and he got
was
done
who?
dirty. Darwin.
in X-Men First
He
Class.
adapts
okay.
to survive.
All right.
Yeah.
He was
Yes.
wearing that thing on his. He was wearing the T on his face the whole time.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you
That's
never got
one
to see
thing
his real.
That was one thing I really loved about this movie is they're constantly in costumes. Like, Superman is barely Clark Kent in this movie.
That's true. Yeah.
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 He was just
Yep.
Superman. They're all just walking around.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hanging out in their
the movie
costumes.
was called.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like the Batman with Robert Pattinson. He's barely.
I really liked
Bruce Wayne.
how human. Yeah.
How human what? Oh no! Did we lose him again?
I
Daniel,
really liked how human Superman was.
Yeah.
How human
Yes.
Superman was.
Yeah.
All right. So when he's being interviewed by Lois, and she's talking about the social media stuff, and she says super shit, and he just loses his mind for a second, and he's just like, how that one really.
Yeah,
Really bothers
it was a good. Yeah, it was a good scene.
Yeah.
Was there anything really surprised you?
Am I losing you guys again?
It's going in and out. I don't know if you want to reset, maybe.
Were there any surprises for either one of you?
The message. Chaz was bringing it up. Superman's parents' message lost in transmission. Yes.
Yep.
That was an interesting development into the lore. There he is.
Yeah.
There's Dan.
Yeah.
Hello.
We're talking about Superman's parents' message, and how that was a different twist.
Yep.
That is in some of the continuities. That's, some they're good, some they're bad. So I mean, take your pick. But I liked it for the movie.
Yeah.
And they wrote it in a way that they can easily say, "Oh, Lex just was messing with them," and
right.
like they don't have to. keep it that way.
Was there, speaking of surprises
But
or lack
you know,
thereof,
at the end, when the robot asks him, do you want to see the video of your parents? I know it soothes you, and they had switched the videos, and now he's watching videos of his childhood. I
Yeah,
thought that was fantastic because it went back to what I was saying about he is who he is because of this set of parents, not this set of parents.
right?
right. Yeah,
Yep.
the whole nature versus nurture thing, literally.
Absolutely,
All right,
absolutely.
But no, I loved it. I
Hi,
had a
Dan.
great time. Yeah.
Was anybody surprised at who Omni-Man was? Or Omni-Man, Ultraman?
I was not. I had
Okay.
a little bit of hope, hoping it was going to be Cavill, just because I thought that would be hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know, I would have taken Brandon Routh too, just another Superman actor.
Yep.
You know?
But I don't think there were any collective gasps in the audience.
No, God, no. Everybody saw that coming from a mile away. There it is. But it would have been funny if it was like Tom Welling or.
Oh yeah, it would have been. Yeah, it would have been great because they didn't show his face that much, so they definitely could have done that.
There's no way it could have been Tyler. What's his name? That
Oakland
from Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
That guy's
who is one of my favorite Superman actors.
Yeah, man.
I think
are we gonna eventually get Superman No Way Home?
So you think he's going to come back as Bizarro?
Oh, yeah, I think so. They left it open.
Yeah, they definitely left it open.
Yeah.
There were end credit scenes.
There were, yeah.
Yep, we got a little sneak peek of Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl. She kind of stumbled in the mix.
Yeah, I read some reviews. People are like, I can't believe they made Supergirl that way. And I'm like, you got to read that comic, man.
You got to read the comics. Yeah, because people
sense.
People watch too much Smallville. They watch too much CW Supergirl and too much CW The Flash, and they think they have an idea of what these characters are. And these are CW takes, CBS takes, Warner Brother takes on these characters. And they have to make these characters different because we've talked about it before, series versus a movie. You know, in a series, there's a long story arc revolving a main villain, whereas in a movie they have to introduce a villain or a character or a superhero, have them have a story, and then end the story or kill them all in one movie.
You know, I was thinking about like what other movies I would love to see in this James Gunn universe, and there is an original pitch that was made like 20 years ago at this point for a Green Lantern film. Or a Green Arrow film that I really want them to do. It's called Supermax, and the idea is Green Arrow has been caught. He was framed for a crime, and now he's in a giant prison, and it's filled with other like evil, D and C list supervillains.
It's full of Batman villains,
right? Basically, and he's got to work with some of them to break out and clear his name.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah. But yeah, they have to make, people get so used to one character or another. The Green Arrow is a good example of how they did two very different takes on the character in Smallville and in Arrow.
Yeah.
I thought Stephen Amell was a better Arrow, but I thought that the other guy in Smallville was a better Oliver Queen.
Right.
So. A lot of these characters, are snarky, and they sometimes miss the snarkiness. Like the Flash is supposed to be kind of a witty, one-liner kind of character. He's supposed to, poke fun at people, and that just was not the case in the Flash, the television show. Same with the Green Arrow.
Well, Barry Allen wasn't really like that.
Wally
I think that was more of a Wally West. Yeah,
that was a Wally West thing.
Even Wally West in CW's The Flash wasn't much of a
they went with the other version of Wally West.
No, there's a lot of things that they did. There's a lot of things that came about in the Flash lore during the Wally West era that they've kind of retconned into Barry Allen since bringing him back. Barry Allen never had to eat a whole lot of food for his metabolism to make his powers work. That was a Wally West thing that they attributed to Barry later on. The whole Speed Force thing that was created by Mark Waid when he was in the middle of his Wally West run on Flash, but they've retconned that into a Barry thing.
Yeah, now everybody gets a Speed Force.
Yeah,
right. All speedsters get the Speed Force.
So half of what you like about the Flash comes from a different guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And the general public doesn't even know it.
Yep. Bringing it back to Superman, it's obvious that James Gunn is a comic book fan.
Oh, for
He's
sure.
obviously read the comics, you know.
Yeah.
And I haven't read all the, you know, I wasn't a comic book reader. I don't own a lot of comics, but I've read up on the storylines, and I've read a graphic novel or two. But
I mean, this thing is unapologetically a comic book movie. It does not hold your hand through things. They walk into a room and there's Metamorpho. No explanation. He's just there.
I would go so far as to say this is the very first comic book Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones were, you know, Superman 1978 wasn't a comic book movie. It was a Superman movie.
Right.
He's the only character. He's the only story being told is Superman's story. You know, Man of Steel, same thing.
Yeah.
They then, you know, in the sequel they inserted Batman and then the kitchen sink, but it sucked. It wasn't comic accurate. It was so dark. It was it was garbage. I think this is the first actual Superman comic book movie.
You know, there was an article that came out like a couple weeks ago that was basically saying we are now finished with the golden age of superhero movies, and this is the silver age, and that Superman was going to be the first silver age superhero movie, and then maybe Fantastic Four would be the next one.
Maybe
that like now they realize, okay, audience can get that it's goofy and it's a little bit weird, and you don't have to explain every little detail.
Well, I read an article last week, and James Gunn was quoted as saying, there are three things that never need to be shown in a comic book movie.
Okay.
Kal-El's ship arriving on Earth, Jonathan and Martha Kent, I'm sorry.
The Waynes?
The Waynes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Waynes being killed in the alley, because everyone knows that happens. You don't have to. You don't have to show it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Peter Parker being bitten by the spider.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
All right. Well,
it's getting that time, isn't it?
Yeah. We should be. There it is. Yeah. That's basically it. We'll move on to listener feedback. So there you go, guys.
Tell people if they want to join up how they should do that.
Oh yeah. They can X up in the chat, and we'll send them the link. So go ahead and X up in the chat right now.
That literally means type. It literally means this: type in X.
Type in X
and put it in the chat, and Daniel will send you a link.
The link, yes.
So.
Do you want to read the phone number while I get that going?
Yeah, so if you want to leave a voicemail, give us a call, 570-661-0001. That's 570-661-0001. Operators are not standing by, so it's just a voicemail. You just call in and say hi or hey or how you felt about the latest episode or movie or whatever, and we'll play it live on air.
Yep. And then we're also on social media, all the main ones, Trekcasttng, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Yep. So we're there. We're there and loving every minute.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get to listener feedback. People are already Xing up in the chat, so
yeah.
Let's get there.
Listener feedback.
I see my
Wow.
buddy Vern is up there.
Yep. Let me bring him in. There he is.
Hi guys,
Hey.
how you doing?
Good. How are
Hey.
you doing?
Good.
Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, welcome to the
Thanks for
show,
having me.
Vern.
Thanks
So-
for having me.
Why don't you tell
Hello.
everybody who you are and what you do?
Yeah.
So my name is Vern Gibbs, and I'm the captain of the USS Tecumseh. We're a locally based here in Lansing, Michigan, cosplay group for Star Trek. We're part of Starfleet International, and we're here at the Capital City Comic Con with our booth.
Yeah, they
Nice.
got a really cool setup. They got a captain's chair. They got sound effects. They got visual effects. All kinds of stuff. So,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
you guys do
Nice.
some charity work too. Can
Yeah.
you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got I 3D print little articulated aliens. They're about this big, and they come in a little package that's got an adoption certificate. They've got some fruit snacks to feed the alien, and our
Cool.
card, our business card, and we do $1 for each alien, and we got it all of the Greater Lansing Food Bank,
Oh, nice.
all the proceeds. Yeah,
Nice.
and every year we
Well,
like
just-
to go
just
out
so
and
you
do
know-
it.
Just so you
I'm
know,
listening.
Daniel and I also enjoy fruit snacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do
Keep
what?
that in mind. He enjoys fruit snacks.
Oh,
I did
okay.
adopt. I adopted 2 aliens yesterday. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're great.
Yeah.
We also, at the end of the year, we like to do a food and toy drive for Toys for Tots and for the Greater Lansing Food Bank. So
Nice.
when that
Awesome.
time comes, if you guys could put out the word, that would help us out a bunch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'd be happy to. Yeah, we had a good time yesterday hanging out with Vern and everybody else. They got some pretty cool cosplay going on. Some really great uniforms. They're doing some good work. Their booth is huge. A lot of interactive stuff. They were right next to Garrett Wong's little setup too. And Garrett Wong said he was gonna be help me out with that, Vern.
He's going to be an honorary member of our ship. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
working on getting through the paperwork right now, and he'll be an honorary member. It's great. It'll be a lot of fun.
What rank you gonna give him?
Well, so
there's only one answer
there's-
for that.
Well, actually, there's 5 different ships in Michigan, and
Okay.
people from 3 of the ships or 4 of the ships, including ours, are here today. And the captain of the Petoskey out in Grand Rapids is here. And she's already given him a rank of lieutenant junior grade.
Oh,
It's
wow.
okay, but that's my
Alright.
job.
Yeah.
So I was gonna
Maybe it's a
I was
battlefield
gonna make
mission.
him. I was gonna make him captain, but
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
she kind of ruined it
Wow.
for me.
That's
He
great.
deserves it.
Yeah.
No, he's a great person. I kind of looked into him a little bit. He does a lot of work in the community, and that's what we're about. Our
awesome.
motto is not for self, but for better community. So that's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
we
yeah.
like to go out and do a lot of this community work.
Yeah.
And we don't charge for people to come sit in the chair. We like to see people come in and their faces light up when everything comes on, and there's plays music. It plays 11 different sounds. It's got 5 different LED lights that come on it, along
Oh,
with the
cool.
council. So
Yeah. I posted a video of myself in the Facebook group. It's got little buttons. You can fire phasers and photon
Nice.
torpedoes, go to red alert, all that kind of stuff. So they did a really good job of
Nice.
setting up that booth. And I always see them at the Grand Rapids Comic Con, the Kalamazoo Comic Con. So they're all over the place. And like I said, they do some great work and some charity stuff. So just a great group of guys, and really enjoyed hanging out with Vern and the rest of the guys yesterday. So hope the rest of the Comic Con goes good for you, Vern.
Hey, Vernon,
Thanks,
I do
and
have one question for you.
yeah.
We used to ask this on Trekcast all the time. What's the last episode of Star Trek you watched?
I got to think about it because my son and I are going through Deep Space Nine right now,
Okay.
and there's a few episodes that I dislike. So I'm
Oh,
talking to him.
no.
I'll be like, "Hey, man, let's just skip this one because he gets bored." So
Right.
I got to think.
Alabaran, maybe?
You get to
It was
Alabarade.
I want to say it was episode 26 of season 4, but I can't remember
Okay.
what it was called. It was a few days ago, and it's been a long week.
Yeah. Fair
Right.
enough.
But we went through.
Yeah.
So we went through Next Generation, of course, because that's my favorite. That's my absolute favorite. No one's
Yeah.
gonna tell me any different.
Same here. Same here.
All right.
That's
But
awesome.
I'm really looking forward to the Strange New Worlds coming out this next week.
Yeah.
And I will say that I would kick that magic ball right out of the door. 'Cause, I want
We'll see how it does, man.
I want to see some time on the Gorn. That's
Okay.
something that I think they missed the boat on in the original series.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Just my
That's great.
opinion.
Yeah,
That's
for
great.
sure. All right. Well, thanks
Yeah.
for being on, Captain
Well,
Bird.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. And I
Yeah,
look forward
thanks,
to
Vern.
talking to you
We'll,
guys again.
And I will definitely see you. If not before, then I'll definitely see you in November at the Grand Rapids Comic Con.
Okay.
We're going to be there. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks, Vern.
Bye.
See ya.
All right. And then
Okay.
we also have Chazbus waiting on the line. So let's bring him on. There he is.
Good morning.
Chazbus.
Hey,
morning.
hey.
Hey.
Good morning.
Did you watch Superman?
Yes, I did, and I didn't realize because I did the Tuesday,
Okay. Yes.
and usually there's about 25 minutes of previews,
Yeah.
and I was, standing in the line to get the popcorn bucket.
Mhm.
So,
They were out of popcorn buckets when I went.
oh
One of
really?
the reasons That's one of the reasons I'm going to go see it today.
The line
again,
was gigantic when I went. I wasn't even
at a different
Yeah.
theater.
And it was only 5 minutes of previews. So
Oh wow.
I
we
missed
had a
the
half
first.
hour at mine.
Yeah, well, and that day for some reason they only showed 5 minutes of previews, so I
Yeah.
missed the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, there
of
weren't-
the movie.
Oh,
there weren't many previews. So
Yeah,
for
I
us.
was like,
Oh,
dang
I know,
it, but it was worth it.
Oh,
I got
nice.
I
It's
got
a
the
dog
ball.
bowl.
Actually, it's multi-purpose. It's a dog bowl. I get my cereal out of it,
Okay.
and give it to the dogs, and then
Yeah.
eat
Yeah.
dog food out of it if I want to. So.
There you go. I saw that they were selling the crypto capes at like PetSmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Merchandising!
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Merchandising!
Oh yeah.
Merchandising.
There's a lot of cryptos on Instagram.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
sitting there thinking, I was like, I think you guys need a Trekcast dog bowl.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, something you could use every day,
Yeah.
especially if you have a dog. Now, if you don't have a
That's
dog,
true.
you
Well,
just fill it up
yeah, if you don't have a dog, that'd be kind of weird, but
Yeah.
we know you have a
Little bit.
dog, so
A little bit.
Yeah,
What do you excited for Stranger Worlds?
yeah, I'm excited. I hope they just don't beat us over the head with the Gorn.
Yeah.
I want the Gorn, but I don't want it to be Gorn. So,
You
yeah,
don't
I'd
want
like
a
to see
Gorn
some
off.
Star Trek.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I like that the last caller was, I want more Gorn. This no Gorn. Or,
Yeah,
Well, no,
yeah.
I want Gorn, but I just don't want it like all the time. I don't want, like
You don't want to
Voyager.
turn into Deep Space Nine and the Dominion War.
That was actually good. Voyager decided to do that with the Borg, and that's all they could figure out was Borg,
Right.
Borg at the end. So
Alright.
let's make it little Gorn here and there, and
Yeah.
let's see some other strange new worlds, please.
a little
You know what
Gorn.
I'd really like to see again? I would like to see Dwight Schrute come back.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because he's in the timeline.
Yep,
Yeah,
I would
he
really
is.
like to see
And
Harry Mutt come back.
He would work perfectly. And they need an episode of him. Gorn
That
to
would
be
be great.
wild.
Gorn to be wild.
Going to be wild.
Nice.
And I have a feeling Cybok could show up. I don't know, because they did leave it as a teaser, season 1, right?
Yeah.
At the cliffhanger.
They could. I mean, whether or not they actually do, who knows? But it's there.
It's
They
there.
put these, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
what
know.
day is Strange New Worlds releasing this week?
I think Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll stay up late Wednesday night, watch it.
Oh man.
And then I'll probably watch it again, and then take notes.
Yep.
Hopefully it's good.
That's one of the reasons I'm going to go back and see Superman again, is because there are some things that just kind of went by in a blur because I'm trying to catch every single little time. I'm looking in
Yeah.
the corner of the screen, looking to see what I can find, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then it's like, oh, I just missed that line? What just happened? So now
Well,
I'm just going to go by and sit back.
Hey, put
relax, and-
the Superman Put the Superman tag back up on the bottom.
Yeah. Let me get that.
Okay. Yeah, put the Superman tag.
The spoiler.
All right.
Spoiler
Spoiler
warning.
alert for Superman.
So the whole scene at the Pocket Universe prison, there's like hundreds of people in those cells.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I really couldn't make out who any of the other people are, but
Right.
I mean, it's got to be chock full of Easter eggs.
I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
Got to be.
For sure.
You had ex-girlfriends, monkeys on keyboards. You had
Oh yeah.
everything.
Yep.
I thought I saw Chad in there.
He might have
Is
been.
that the basement?
He might have been.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what Scott's
got a
going to
body
go to
dimension.
Roxana Dawson's house and steal her as a cook now.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
heard you cook good food going to Nebraska.
Oh.
Oh man.
Desiree's your accomplice.
Oh
Right.
no.
Yeah.
She knocks on the door. Oh, look at this nice, sweet lady. And here comes Chad.
Yeah.
There's Scott.
Oh, no.
boy.
All right. Can I remove the banner?
I
Yes,
guess.
think
Sure.
No, Mr. Terrific.
Oh, okay. I love
think
Mr.
Mr.
Turtle.
Spoiler alert.
I think he stole the show.
Oh, for sure.
He was great. He was
I
great.
think he was the best character.
When he does like, I get out of my way, I'm Mr. Terrific.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, at
He's
the
got-
end when they're looking at the building and it's not lined up right,
Yeah.
I was like, "That's so perfect," because it's me and my wife right now, like, because we're moving and we're just like looking at everything, and it's
Oh, you're moving.
yeah,
That's like one of the most fun things a person can do.
yes, it's one of the most miserable things in life is moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I like Mr. Terrific's balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
He's got.
thanks for listening to Trekcast.
Yes. I was gonna say we're getting close to the end anyways, so
We're getting to that time. So
we are.
Yep.
thanks for dropping in. Thanks for
Right.
talking about Star Trek. Thanks
I-
for no. You're done. You're done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Next week, Scott's gonna come back with the Guy Gardner haircut.
Yeah. I can only hope.
I'd like to thank my buddy Garrett for
Yeah.
answering my question. I'd really like to thank Vern, very accommodating, very showed us a lot of hospitality, both me and my wife. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Very cool.
bunch of cool guys over there
Yeah.
doing the Lord's work.
Very
All right,
cool.
guys.
All right. Well, that's wrapping it up. See you guys next week.
See you next
Strange
week.
New
Have
Worlds.
fun.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, thank you.
This is Captain Benjamin Sisko of Deep Space Nine and Space God to the Bajorans. I have a mission for you. This falls outside of Starfleet guidelines, so I can't order you, but I'm asking for volunteers. Volunteers who will subscribe to the Trekcast YouTube channel, leave 5-star reviews on your podcast app of choice, and share Trekcast across your social media accounts. If we can make our audience bigger, we might have a chance against the Dominion. Are you ready? Subscribe, like, and share. Are you with me?